We are almost halfway. And we just had Pike join. That means, I don't know when Ari joins. If you bought this game just to play Ari, apparently you don't even get her in the first half. I don't know when we get her. Okay. We just got Pike. What is his dungeon? Pull. It's the pull. No, that's not what I want. Let's run a Lowy for the frontliner right now. Alright, dogs need meat. It has been years since the butcher appeared in his shop. It's been years since any of us went out, I suppose. I've run out of meat again and shall have to release the hounds so they can fend for their own, poor things. They eat their fill and always return, but I wonder where they find the meat, and they always return such a mess with bloody muzzles and scratches on their bodies, needing lots of grooming to return them to their sleek and fluffy state. No matter, I suppose, if the butcher be not home, the beast can sate itself. I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate the bones the hounds brought back as gifts to me. They're so big, they make an excellent broth. Yo, your dogs are eating people. Your dogs are eating people. Okay, so I have to go over to the west. So we had just reached the Shadow Isles last time. You approach some sort of well-worn arcane instrument. For now, the apparatus appears inoperable, but it might be useful to return to once you have a way to interact with it. Is that an enemy? The Mistwalker in front of you looks distraught, muttering under its breath and fidgeting back and forth. He doesn't notice your party at all. They still aren't back yet. How long has it been? Have they forgotten? I don't... Are you okay? I'm sorry. Let me pull myself together. There we are, presentable again. You're immortal? What are you doing here? After receiving a brief explanation of your party's goals, the Mistwalker calms down. I see, he says. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just, I haven't seen a mortal in many years, or centuries, I'm not sure which. After a brief and awkward pause, he continues. I assume you're heading deeper into the island then. If so, would you mind keeping an eye out for my three companions, Taurus, Allura, and Capros? Taurus and Allura were arcanists in the academy, and Capros was a cook. We'd been staying in this town together, but some time ago they went missing. I would seek them out myself, but lately my grasp on time has been slipping, and well, I'm worried that if I left here, I couldn't find my way back. Thank you, truly. I promise that by the time everyone comes back, I'll find some way to compensate you. Alright, there's something over to the right. Kraken ink? What is this thing? An inactive enchanter's font is sequestered into a corner of the ruins. There seems to be a small empty indentation that might fit some kind of arcane ore. Perhaps doing so could restore power to the font. Okay. Last prayer to the bearded lady. Nugakaborus, sea queen, deep a voice below the waves. My spirit returns to you soon. The wound is too deep and the Mistwalkers circle close. This sick land challenged me more than my body could bear. The Buru know that our spirits are not ours, but yours. Please, Great Mother, take my spirit back to yourself. Take it down under the waves to move and change with the sea. Do not leave my soul here on the dark shore to waste and wither. I see twisted creatures crawling in the darkness. My greatest fear is to be trapped among them and become a stagnant soul. Great Kraken, take me home. Let my spirit live and change among the living. I should never have come here. Okay, so northwest now. How would you quantify Bronto? I mean, I think in hot enough water they would dissolve, and then they get eat. Conversation.
What is that delightful aroma?
Just cooking up a little something.
The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible!
As good as your Druvask stew?
Better.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Brom's heart. And his belly.
Oh wait, was there another one? Hang on.
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
I suppose it is.
I love his voice.
The test. You wonder how I survived.
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard... a voice I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood
A
and
new
smoke.
arrival.
Liquid
Welcome, new
black.
arrival.
Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain.
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am.
Okay, hold on. I'm just seeing if I've seen... Okay. Alright, we've seen them all now. Regarding the boy from the village, part 1. For the attention of senior documentation Nagwao, with all the greatest respect for your position and the wisdom that you occupy with it, I really must insist that we send a blessed interventioner of some experience to the southwestern fishing villages. Rumors that are coming out of the region of a boy who speaks with the dead rather than for the dead. These stories cannot be ignored. I look forward to your measured and thoughtful response, mid-level remembrance or Ovire. Did that miss? There we go. Alright, first fight with Pike.
Don't worry. I brought Boros.
Alright, hold on. What is that? What do they just do? Applies corruption, dealing true damage each turn. Deals moderate damage when the target takes damage. Oh, hold on. Let me speed up combat. Alright, we're new to this fella. Let's see, what is the mana cost? Most of them are 20. Does he always get stealth when he kills something? Alright, let's see. Guaranteed to crit on a bleeding target. Plus 222 damage over 2 hits if target's below 30% health price as executioner. If stealth does 518 damage. I'm gonna have her heal just because I want to see Pike's ability. Okay then.
Winter's bite can be unforgiving.
There we go. Alright, there's a fella over there. Oh, I get it. So the idea is to use Pike's pull so that you don't have to fight him in the poison field. Achievement unlocked, Animality? Complete 25% of the bestiary. What? That was a lot of small hits.
Well done.
Oh shoot, I needed to refresh font there, I messed up. To the depths. 518 random damage among 10 hits to random enemies. Let's try it out.
Stop.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Do this again, yes?
It's like an elite, it's like an ultimate version of Misfortune's Shredder. Marlin Spike. Oh, did we just get a replacement dagger for him? Yup. Calcified ring. What does that do? More damage. There's a conversation over here.
Dark things here. Nothing I trust. Not like the deep.
At least the big things down there have the decency to show their faces.
Ugly faces. But honest ones.
He speaks the truth.
Regarding the boy, part 2. To the most mid-leveled remembrancer Uvire, I find myself having to thank you once again for your volunteered opinions on the rumors of fisher people and farmhands gathered from one of your frequent fact-finding missions in the working districts, marketplaces, and drinking establishments. It is quite astonishing that you are still able to remember the mission I and my esteemed colleagues pursue. It boggles the mind that you can still think of us while lubricating the tongues of your salt-of-the-earth informants and gift us tales of boys who talk to ghosts. Please do not feel obligated to perform further work on our behalf. I'm sure your position keeps you very busy. Senior documentarian Nguyen. Wow, they just fired him. Don't feel obligated to come to work. Yoink. Gank from the bush.
Your defeat will be your greatest lesson.
Taunt. Defend. Tentacle smash.
Fine, hit.
Whoa, they just poisoned all of us. Hello. Speed lane this to cure the poisons. Well, that's fine. We'll do to the depths again. That is a lovely skill. Misfortune would hate fighting these things, because every time they AoE, it would mess up the strut. Hey Mike, how you doing? I'm good, how you doing? Watcher's Charm. What is that? That's an upgrade. Wait, did I ever upgrade Pike's like abilities and stuff? Oh my god, nope. Okay, hang on. Yeah, he's all these talents unspent. Let's see. Mark target, grants stealth. Stealth can withstand an additional hit before being dispelled. Increase have our terms of one turn. Ghost water dive. What's the easiest way to get Executioner? Is it just random? 10% chance to grant Executioner on hit, allowing Plunder and Death from Below to trigger bonus damage. Additional damage. Let's try that and see how that works. What about runes? Does he have runes? Yes, he do. Chance to stealth at the start of each turn. Increase the damage of critical hits. Adds poison to crits. Increase stamina. More stealth would be awesome for him. Grants execution when you kill another. Grants crit chance 50% while stealth. That would be good. Let's try that out. Alright.
You're not on the list, but
You're not on the list, but you'll do. Alright, taunt and defend. Ground. Poison and bleed. And he proc his stealth. Wonderful. You know, so far, we've only got one possible healer with all our different team comps. We've got 2 possible tanks and a lot of possible DPS. I wonder if it'll let Ari be a potential healer in this game. Like if she'll have a healing talent tree. Does he have Executioner right now? I don't know what it looks like. No, he doesn't. Because I know in League of Legends she could lifesteal, which so could Alawi in a way. Let's do to the depths.
back to the deep.
That's a very satisfying to watch thing. Like, bullet time on MF is also satisfying, but that's pretty rad too. What's Bram ult? His first ult is Porogeddon, and it rains poros, and everybody gets a shield, and it cures conditions.
Good try.
His second ult is... I actually have never used it in the game, but it's basically the one from League of Legends, where it does like a glacial fissure in a line, so it's AoE damage. Regarding the boy part 3, Niguel, there's no need to be dismissive, I was only trying to help. You said that Warden Grail should be assigned an assistant, and foolishly I thought that maybe I could assist in sourcing a candidate with unique skills that could prove of vital importance to your department. I realize now I was mistaken. You never accept help from me, and that your frankly creepy archivist should be kept far away from anyone, never mind a kind-hearted and impressionable country youth. I intend to send word to the village that the boy should be taken under the wing of one of the monastic orders, the Brethren perhaps, where I suspect he'll receive a much warmer welcome. How wonderful it will be for him to be around people who will respect his contributions. Oh my gosh. Just backhanding each other. Yorick Baxter. Oh, is that Yorick that they were talking about? I just know about Yorick being the Gravedigger.
What's this?
A seal. A powerful one.
Magic is kind of your thing, right? So this is no big deal.
Magic? Do not tempt my anger, Sarah. My knowledge flows through the goddess. This ward is something else entirely. A twisted power.
Something we should get used to seeing, I suppose.
I can try to break the barrier, but it will take time.
Time is one thing we don't have. Can't I shoot it?
If you'd care to try, by all means.
The deep. It calls to me.
Is he just gonna... I was like, is he gonna swim under it?
From...
Pike has the ability to dive through submerged grates using Ghost Water Dive passive dungeon ability. After diving, he'll be split from the party, so take care engaging enemies. Sometimes it's best to use the environment to avoid danger. Maybe when they're not looking in the next battle, I could... No, Gangplank is higher on the list. Oh man, he actually contemplated killing them. What's this? The altar sits before a magic-infused crystal. At its top, a ring arcs with an energy that coalesces into a map as you draw near. The map seems to depict to the dock outside. Over the place where the gate should be, there is a glowing symbol. Pressing the symbol will deactivate the gate's seal.
I assume he knows what he's doing.
My goddess found him worthy.
Red. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see her bullet time the door as well. The soft glow of magic is gone. Behind the gate, there is a deathly silence. Oh, hello.
Your defeat will be your greatest lesson.
Smash. He died from burning.
Stand down.
Actually, I'll just do concussive blow this time. Smack! Ooh, he looks important. What do you do? Does moderate damage over 2 hits and heals himself. Adds heavy damage shield and applies blood shield to self. Lasts while the damage shield is active and increases attack power by 50%.
This ends!
Alright, so let's try this. We're gonna stealth. Then to the depths. Oh my, whoa, oh my, whoa, oh my, whoa. Oh god! Okay, that hurt. I was enjoying life too much. They didn't like that. Alright, big heal coming to Pike. You know what, just for fun, let me charge up a bit more and use Pike's second thing. If I can. There we go. Okay, we got enough. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, if the target is below 30% health, I don't think it is, but it's still gonna do 1,000 freaking damage. All right, death from below.
Time's up.
All right, that's the one from the League of Legends, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one from the League. Or it's got a very similar graphic.
Your defeat will be your greatest lesson.
Yo, did you see that guy who was just like... It was friggin' Hinata from Naruto. When she did her, I forget what the name of it. Friggin' like soft fist 64 palm shield or whatever it was. She would just move her hands in like a blur and block everything from all directions. Hinata? Yeah, I said her name. I couldn't remember the name of the move, though. Like, there was literally an episode where she was attacked by a swarm of bees, and she was moving her hands so quick, she was blocking bees from all directions.
Time's up.
Man, I was liking Yasuo. I had no problem with Yasuo. Then I got Misfortune, and I'm like, shoot, she's good. And I was liking Misfortune. And then I got Pike, and I'm like, shoot, Pike's good. Chat, they keep giving me a new DPS to love. They're all good. Well, there's good, but then there's good. You know. Firebrand? Oh no, chat, we're unstoppable now. Okay, I think Pike has to swim for this. Alright, so Pike is alone now. Alright, so I could go through there. I could go through there. Or I could go through there. There's 3 separate rooms. Did you get spooky skins for the other characters? Oh, maybe? I didn't really look. Hang on.